Hey everybody, so today I'm going to be talking about Red Hood's costumes from shows, movies, and comic books, and video games. Red Hood has been my favorite superhero since I learned that Under the Red Hood existed. Anyway, today we'll be talking about the costumes, and to start off, his costume from Hush. Now Hush I didn't read, but I do know the costume is okay. It's not the worst thing in the world, but it's literally just a Robin costume with a trench coat, and that's it really. And plus, it was revealed to be Clayface and not really Jason, and it was really confusing. So like, does this really count? I don't know, I don't care, but it's okay. I do like the color scheme though. Anyway, the Under the Red Hood costume. It was my first time seeing the Red Hood costume ever, and I thought it was coolest thing ever. Especially his knife. The knife that he has with this costume is sick. Don't know if that actually like helps, like the ridges actually help do something, but that is very cool. It's very sleek. It doesn't really have anything on it. Aside from like the helmet is the only thing that makes it stand out. I'm really happy they never, like back then, they didn't go with the Joker design where he has the big ass head. That thing is the ugliest thing I've ever seen. Oh my. The characterization in the pre-New 52, before the New 52 books, were kind of like weird. Like he was always either too edgy or kind of in the middle, I guess, and I feel like this one is a good balance. And for the suit and how Jason was in that movie and comic, it was really good, this costume for him. Now we're going on to my most disliked costume ever in comic history, but the Red Hood costume from Batman and Robin is absolutely ugly, and the writing is even worse. The characterization for Jason in this one is horrible. He's just a cartoon villain. Bro literally has a catchphrase. They also for some reason use a cape. He does not fit with the cape at all. The suit itself is just ugly. Like the color scheme is horrible. It worked in the other one, but not this one. And the logo is kind of okay, but ultimately, it just doesn't work for the whole scheme of it. It's just an overall horrible suit. Okay, now on to his actually really good suit. This one's just amazing and should be the baseline adaptation for every Red Hood costume. Like, the Titans one should have just followed this one. Season 3 should have just went with the Under the Red Hood costume, and then Season 4, they should have went with this costume. But Titans sucks, so we don't talk about that. This one's just awesome. Like, it just works for his story, and he has the most badass run with the costume. The 2016 Red Hood and the Outlaws is the best comic I've ever read. On to his next costume, which is the Outlaw costume. Lee, when I saw it, I hated it, but honestly, if you actually read the whole comic, it grows on you as it goes, except for some of the art. Some of the art in this run is, like, I can barely stand the way Jason's face looks sometimes. Overall, the suit's pretty good. The new logo isn't horrible, but it's kind of an unnecessary change. Also, he doesn't use guns in the suit, which I hate when they just like take away his guns. Like, that's what makes him Red Hood. If they gave him a crowbar, that's pretty cool, but overall the red and black is just amazing. And the mask with the domino mask thing, I don't know what to call it, it's just really good. But the suit does take time to grow on you though. That's the only difference between like the other ones. The Prince of Gotham suit. Now this suit is only just worn like it's just a suit with his like normal outlaw costume mask, but the suit is really cool, and it goes like with the red, black, and gray. It just goes hard, and he just looks really cool once he takes the iceberg lounge. It's just an overall awesome like alternate costume. I would hope they add the outlaw and this one to Gotham Knights. But speaking of Gotham Knights, onto the Gotham Knights normal suit, like the first one shown in the trailer. They went with the Red Hood and Arsenal costume, which I don't mind, but he's too bulky. Like, he's too big. Like, Jason isn't this big. I mean, he's technically like 6 feet. He's not like Barney size. They have to stop doing this where they make him like really bulky. He's never like, overall the design like for the actual costume isn't bad, but like how Jason looks isn't good. But anyway, speaking of bad designs, on to the Webtoon one. I don't like the Webtoon design in the slightest, just because he has a tribal tattoo for like no reason. But also, I don't know, I could be wrong. I didn't read all of it. I read like a couple of the first issue, so I could be wrong, but I don't really like it. He's too big. He looks like a TikTok boy. That's not good. He should not look like that. Just go with the Red Hood and the Outlaws design from 2016. That's literally just perfect. They literally could just have adapted that. But I mean, it's not like the end of the world though. He still has like the bat logo. The helmet is perfect. I don't really like the sleeveless jacket, but it could have been better. At least we're getting new Red Hood stuff. Okay, his Arkham suit. I really like it, and it actually uses a red hood, which is just like a good add-on, I guess. His suit overall is just cool. The logo is pretty good. It's just perfect what a Red Hood costume should be. but like what a different kind of Red Hood costume should be. But his characterization was just like pew pew, I'm angry all the time. On to the Titan suit. I hate this suit so much. Why is the symbol tilted? There's like no point. It looks too bulky for what it is. It's too bulky. His chest looks like it's puffing out. Like, it's the top 10 ways not to do a live action Red Hood costume. They did the jacket, but they put like a red sweater under it, so it like looks really weird. But anyway, I'll talk about the Red Hood actual, like, how he was in the show in another video, because how he was in the show was horrible. His character was like butchered to like a horrible level. It was completely butchered. But yeah, anyway, that's it, and thanks for watching.